Let's see what we got here. I need a ready to run radio. This one isn't being used anymore. It's got to go into that thing right there. Here, we're going to use this receiver. Let me see, servo. This might work. Oh, here we go. This old tactic. What else do I need? I think, here we go, speed controller. This will work. How's it going, everyone? I'm Greg with RC Driver, and we are going to go and reuse some old electronics. We have a Lunchbox Mini to check out today. Now, this is part of the Tamiya XSA series, which means it's assembled, it's expertly semi-assembled series chassis. Say that 10 times fast. And what you have to do is install some electronics. And we've had a similar kit before, actually 1/10 scale lunchbox that I showed you guys from that series. And they have a couple other cars in this series. And I think it's just a really cool kit. Reason being is you could go put your electronics in. You don't have to do the building. And I know the building is part of the fun, but I think for those of you that have some ready to run systems lying around that aren't being used, this is a perfect opportunity to get them back in use and have some more fun with an RC car. So let's get this thing out of the box. So here it is, the Mini Lunchbox Gold Edition on the SW01 chassis. This is a four-wheel drive chassis, independent suspension, and check this out. This is like the coolest part of these SW01s. The suspension and steering kind of work together to get this thing turned, and they actually have a couple of really cool option parts. One of them being a bar that will make the rear steer as well. So you could go and hop this thing up if you want to. Just to bring you up to speed, in case you didn't see my other review on this, we had the kit version here on the channel. You know, it's great for indoors and outdoor use, whether you're in a parking lot or driveway, tennis court, inside in the living room or whatever. They're just fun little cars, and it does come with the motor. Body's well painted from the factory. Actually, let me show you this. This is pretty neat. You take off the two body clips, and the body is actually magnetized as well. So when you drop it on, it just kind of sucks itself in and pretty much holds itself in place. But let me pull this off so you can go and see inside. Check it out. Pretty simple setup here. The battery gets put in the back here, so you get some weight transfer, you get some wheelies out of it. The servo goes up front, and you stack all the electronics on the inside. It's just gonna be a blast, especially if you're looking to use up some spare electronics like this Spectrum radio system that we already pulled out. I've got a receiver for that. Here's an old Arma speed controller, which might be a little bit too big for this thing. Actually, I'll have to see. Maybe I'll have to grab something else. Standard servo. And the only hard part about getting this car up and running, the SW01, is finding a battery to fit in here. But let me get this thing together, and I have to get back behind the wheel of this thing. They're just a blast. All right, there it is, all the electronics installed in the SW01 Gold Edition Lunchbox. Pretty easy install. I mean, I think it maybe took me 10 minutes, 15 minutes tops. Actually, I spent a lot of time looking for the right radio system because the 215 doesn't work with the SLT3, so I had to go find a DX3 and bound everything. and it works. So let me just show you guys really quick. Here's an old Lifey battery that I just threw a Dean's plug on. Actually, I think I've used this in a couple other small Tamiya cars, but it works just fine. I'll have links in the video description for some electronics that I recommend, just in case you're picking things up or looking to finish off your build. But here, the battery just slides right in the back. Watch this. Easy to access. Once the body is on, slide these body clips back in, and you know what? I'll just even throw on the body just with the magnets because that makes it really easy. Check that out. Now, let's see if it does a wheelie. Oh, it does do a wheelie. I wasn't expecting that. This thing's gonna be fun. Let's head outside. I forgot that this thing is a wheelie machine. As soon as you touch the throttle, this thing bucks up and just rides wheelies, and sometimes it kind of dips out and spins around. Kind of a wild ride, especially if you're driving off-road. A little on the unpredictable side, but a lot of fun. As soon as you roll off the throttle, get the thing on the ground, tearing up the dirt is a lot of fun. Really neat, like a flat dirt parking lot to drive it in. That's where it's gonna be the most fun. On asphalt, it was fun there too, just a little edgy on these tires, but again, lots of wheelies. And that's where I would say if you're really enjoying the wheelies, you should go and get the aftermarket or the optional steering bars that they have for it, and that will help you steer while you're doing wheelies. So that's one really cool option I recommend. Where I had the most fun with this was in my workshop here. I sat here on my bar stool and just drove this thing around until the battery was dead. It's a blast to do wheelies with. What I really like doing is just going full throttle with it, hitting the brake, having it roll over, land on all four wheels and keep on going. It's just a lot of fun. And like I said, you know, this is just the perfect spot to go throw some old ready to run electronics in, or go pick up some new electronics if you like the look of this little van. Again, it's a blast. These should be available pretty soon. I think it's the end of June. So I will have links in the video description below so you go find it easily. Let me know what you think of it. I had one here on the channel before, the kit version. I'll have a link in the video description to that as well. And actually we have another SW01 to feature here. So if you want to see that, hit that subscribe button and the notifications bell. Throw the video a like. We'll see you back soon for some more RC Driver videos.